This is a look at what we're doing today. Basically what I've got to do is I got to clear these wood piles out of my way so I can continue to keep cutting and splitting. So I'm using the Honda. Got my little groundwork trailer there. I'm just driving over and loading it up. And then I've been stacking my wood here along the fence. I set down some new pallets, so I'm just getting going here. Starting to continue it out. So that's kind of what I'm working on today. And it's a beautiful day here. We got some snow coming down. Typical January day, I guess. This side of the hill, we don't have any snow on the ground. It's not sticking here yet. So, all right. It's actually a pretty nice setup. What I like to do is, like yesterday, I spent the day cutting and splitting, and that's a pretty good workout. You know, I just turned 47 years old, so I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So what I kind of like to do is, like, one day I'll cut and split and get all my wood prepped and there, and then the next day I'll come in and I'll start stacking. And I actually really enjoy stacking the wood. It's I don't know, I just like it. Maybe part of it is, you know, the saw's not running, the splitter's not running, and it's a little more peaceful and quiet out here, and I can just, you know, just sit here and stack wood and just enjoy the outdoors. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna get stacking this out and try and get both of those log piles stacked out today, or at least a hardwood pile. I've got a hardwood pile and then a softwood pile that's basically, it's all poplar. I do have some pine logs, but I don't do anything with pine. I don't want them really for anything. So I just kind of discard them off to the side. So I got the poplar and then my mixed hardwoods. These hardwoods are, I've been here recently, I've been splitting a lot of beech, a lot of hickory, red oak, and a little bit of hard maple in there too. So kind of what I got going for today. So I mean, it's a nice day here today. I'm just enjoying the outdoors, you know. I've really enjoyed this winter. It's given me something something to do this winter. There's, you know, everything's shut down because of the, you know, the virus. So you can't really go out and do a whole lot, you know, and as far as going out and doing a lot of different things. And I'm not that guy really a whole lot anyway. So for me, I've been enjoying it. I can get down here, I can split and stack and really, you know, just enjoy myself out here. Like I said before, I don't have to wear a mask or anything. That's nice, you know. And I'm getting something done. I'm killing a couple birds here. Got all that wood, those logs that are sitting over there that need cut. So I'm cutting them, splitting them. I'm creating something. I'm creating some firewood, a useful resource for people. And my logs are going to get utilized. They're not going to sit there and rot like so many of them around here I see in the area. You know, a lot of other people got log piles too from some of the work that's been going on, and they just seem to sit there and rot. Well, you know, I'm kind of taking advantage of it here, and I'm getting some exercise. And that's what's nice too, you know, getting a little bit of exercise. One thing I've found out working with this firewood all winter, believe it or not, is I told my father-in-law last night, I said, I've been stretching really good before I come out and do this. Just take like 15 minutes and do some nice stretches. And, you know, I found man, it really helps with being sore after handling a lot of these big logs and things. Stretching is it's very helpful. So let's get stacking here and enjoy the nice day out here and see if we can get her done. You know, I've been covering all my firewood, but there's some people who they don't cover it. It's kind of a little bit of a debate out there, you know, do you cover it or not? I guess the top layer would get snow on it, but everything else underneath would probably stay fairly dry. You know, and the rain or whatever is gonna kind of run down through and you know, work its way down. I really don't think it's going to soak into the wood that much, so I definitely don't think it hurts to cover it, and maybe you probably should. But what do you guys think? You know, do you need to cover it? You know, kind of a little bit of a debate out there. I guess for me it kind of makes sense that you should, but who knows? There's some people who will they don't even stack it. They don't even stack their firewood. They just throw it in a pile, and that's it. And they say it seasons just fine. So, I don't know. But we're gonna have us a good bit of firewood coming up here. Hopefully this will season out pretty good. This spot's really nice right here because the south is over here, so we get some really good, the sun comes up in the morning and it hits this area right here really well. So, you know, this spring and summer I should get some nice sun beating down on this wood to help dry it out, and we do get a nice breeze that blows down through here also, so it should be pretty good. I think the pallets are definitely the way to go for stacking wood. If you can get some good pallets, find them. You know, there's usually places around that just want to get rid of them. I found a local company well, two companies that have pallets, and pretty easy. I just called and asked them. I said, hey, you know, I see you got a big stack of pallets over there. Would you mind if I have some of them? And they're like, no, help yourself. The one place said just leave them, make sure I leave them 5 or 6. So they've probably still got 25 pallets there. So I get a load and bring them over. I just put these out here this morning, and it's the way to go for stacking your wood. It keeps your wood up off the ground, so you're not getting that ground moisture on your bottom row of wood, and it lets some air flow up through there as well. So I definitely think pallets are a good way to go. All right, man, I'll check back in with you here a little bit later, and hopefully I can get her all done today. It'd be nice. All right, guys, my last load in the cart of the hardwood. You see I got a nice stack here, probably 4.5 feet tall. Looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll call that little one a half a pallet, so like 4.5 pallets long, so probably 20 feet maybe. Nice. Let me finish topping this pile off. So it's not bad. My setup's working pretty good. Surprisingly, that little trailer, little trailer, man, it hauls quite a bit of wood just tossed in there. Now, when I load out, I can bring my other trailer with me. I can bring my my 5x8 utility trailer and load out with the tractor, or you know, I could load out with this little Groundworks cart. and just make a couple trips. I'd be curious to see how much wood I can get in there if I stacked it. I think you'd get quite a bit in this cart. Maybe I'll modify it a little bit, put some side rails on it, make it a little taller. I bet you I could get maybe a fourth of a quart on there. So overall, this probably took me about 3 hours, I'm guessing, to get this all the pallets set up. I hauled the pallets over, set them up, and started maybe 2.5 hours, and started hauling that pile. So not bad, not bad. And what I like about it too is, man, you get a nice sense of accomplishment when you're all done. And sounds kind of weird, but I think the stacks of firewood are they're good looking. You know, I like the looks of them. So I'm gonna keep this thing going on out. I'll do my softwoods, like I said, out on the end. Pretty productive day, couple hours here today. Don't know what else I'd be doing. Busted a hole in my pallet, but I don't know what else I'd be doing if I wasn't doing this. Probably just sitting around the house. So, should we cover the stacks or not? What do you guys think? You know, comment down below. I'd like to see what some of you guys think about whether it's necessary to cover your firewood, or will it dry just as well being uncovered like this? One thing I thought about doing was, since this is like my really good hardwoods here, what if you put the top layer, maybe top 2 layers of wood in the poplar? Just put poplar on the top. It would protect the good hardwoods. It dries out a lot quicker, or seasons a lot quicker. That might be something I could do too. Just to protect the good hardwood here. Snowflakes are pretty. Kind of junkier looking piece here. I'll put it down here on the bottom for the next row. Nice looking row of firewood. Should be perfect. That's it for that. So, pretty good day. All right, I'm going to probably work on this poplar pile here for a little while too. So, let me know what you think. Should I cover it or not? Will it dry without it being covered? Let me know. There's a look at that stack of wood. Man, that's nice. There's a lot of wood right there. Might be, well, If it's 20 feet long, I bet you that's close to a cord. That's probably a cord of wood there, maybe. Cords, I know I'm over 4 foot tall, so a cord's 4 by 4 by 8 foot long. So we'll say that's about a cord, I guess. Looking good.